Outdoor Afro is a community that reconnects African Americans with natural spaces and one another through recreational activities such as camping, hiking, biking, birding, fishing, gardening, skiing. And now here's Neisha Rogers to tell us more about it.
Hi, I am here at the Bank Park Pier with Outdoor Afro in today's itinerary, crabbing. So let's go crabbing. It was a hot, low tide kind of day as I talked with Adrian Frazier, the Outdoor Afro leader of the Low Country. And today it looks like we're going crabbing. How exciting is that? Now tell me, I gotta ask you, why outdoor and why Afro?
So Outdoor Afro is a national organization founded by Rue Mapp out of Northern California, and we exist really to inspire and reconnect African Americans to outdoor spaces. And so very often these spaces are local spaces that are tied to our history and traditions in the African American community. And so we exist to reconnect local folks to those spaces.
And when asked what the response was like, this is what she said.
It's been really very wonderful. I have been in this position for about 2 years as a volunteer, and it really depends on the outing that we do. We host an event at least once a month, and so sometimes we draw folks who like to swim, and so we might have a big crowd for folks who want to learn how to swim or like water activities. Activities like what we're doing today, crabbing, is a really popular activity for locals here, and a lot of folks like myself who didn't grow up in the Low Country want to learn how to crab, and so it depends on the activity, but we've had a really great response.
And you mentioned wanting to learn how to crab and just learning overall new things to do here in the environment. Did you grow up being outdoorsy or adventurous? What was your upbringing like?
So I grew up in Ohio, and so of course we had very cold weather in the winter, but we did sledding and we built snowmen, and in the summertime my family always came together in the outdoors to do family reunions and picnics, and we swam a lot. And so during the summer, I would go away for camp for about 3 or 4 weeks with friends and relatives, my cousins, and so I think we all have some sort of connection to the outdoors. So whether it's a picnic or gardening or swimming, in some ways we all have that in our upbringing.
Outdoor Afro member Melissa had good things to say. And how did you hear about Outdoor Afro?
I heard about Outdoor Afro online through Facebook and other social media. I joined Outdoor Afro because, I like to be outdoors and do different things, and so I thought it was really good to have a community of people in this area.
And today you're crabbing. Have you ever been crabbing before?
I've never been crabbing, and I'm here more of a spectator as opposed to an actual crabber.
Speaking of actual crabbing, here's Irvin teaching his grandson the basics of crabbing 101.
Look, just tie this strong knot. All right, see? Now, we take the string and tie it to the basket. Nope, we want a double knot so it don't slip. Now, everything is safe. Now you find your spot and you drop it in a good spot.
Right next to hers.
No! Okay, let's find a good spot. Yeah, so we have baskets everywhere. Okay, right here. It's a good spot.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
This is because it's closer to the shore.
Yes, crabs move, just like fish move. And you let it sink all the way in the water and go down to the bottom.
I can't see it.
Yeah, you don't have to see it.
Right here.
Okay, now hold that, and then we tie it. All right, now all we gotta do is wait a few minutes and go back and check it.
I learned when it comes to crabbing, you don't always get out what you put in. In fact, you might just end up, well, fishing.
Got a fish.
How important is it to you to get your daughter involved in the outdoor activities?
Well, it's very important to get her involved in outdoor activities because, one, as a Gullah Geechee descendant, we grew up in outdoor activities, so I'm just showing her some of the traditional things that we used to do. Plus, it's very healthy to get outdoor. If you teach the children at a young age to be outside, then when they get older, we won't have some of the problems that we have here with obesity and lack of exercising and things like that.
Mm-hmm. And Zari, why did you come here today?
I don't really know. I just came with my mom to hang out.
And you like spending time with your mom and being outdoors?
Yes.
It's fun?
Yes, it is fun.
And if you were to convince other people why they should get involved in Outdoor Afro, what would you tell them?
Well, they're in South Carolina, which is a very beautiful state, and I think that people should take more advantage of the outdoors and the opportunity to be outdoors, enjoy the water, the sun, the fishing, all those things. And the camaraderie, it's a very nice group. The people are very friendly and open, so I enjoy that. Yeah.
So if you want to get involved in Outdoor Afro in the Low Country or in South Carolina, please go to our meetup page, which is Outdoor Afro South Carolina, and we have all of our events posted there each month, and we also have a Facebook page, which is Outdoor Afro South Carolina. We hope to see you there.
All this crabbing is making me hungry. Anybody down for she crab soup?